and welcome. Today we have the privilege of speaking to Mrs. Fafa Gozo, a breast cancer survivor whose story inspires a lot of people. You're welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Shanice Palm, and I'm doing this with my co-host, Miss Jane Tremantin. Okay, Miss Fafa, can you take us back to the first day that you discovered something was wrong? What was running through your mind?
Thank you for the question. Taking myself back, I remember it was a normal day. I woke up, I went about my normal house chores, getting ready to leave for work. And then I remembered I didn't have enough milk for my baby because I had a baby not too long ago. I decided to express milk for her. I used my machine, but it didn't work. So I decided to do it manually. As I started, I detected a lump in my left breast. I got alarmed, but I was running late too. So I just did what I had to do and left for work. But on my way, I was thinking about it. What could this be? Could this be the cancer thing everyone talks about? A part of me said yes, another said no. But from then till the time I went to the hospital and finally received the news that it was breast cancer, my sister, I can't explain how I felt. But my whole world came crashing right in front of me. It was like my whole world came to a pause. It was a very difficult one.
I want to know what were your first steps after hearing the news?
Right from the doctor's office, I burst into tears. I couldn't say anything. Luckily, I was there with my sister, so everything the doctor said, she had the privilege of listening and hearing. But with me, I didn't hear anything. It was just tears, no words at all. But after crying, I knew this was reality. It's been confirmed. You have to take a decision. And the doctor confirmed the decision has to be taken real fast. So I decided to just go for the treatment. And that was the first decision.
Miss Fafagozo, moving on to your screening and diagnosis experience, was this something you discovered during a routine screening, or did you seek help because of the symptoms you experienced?
Thank you. With that, I discovered a lump myself at home. But proud to that, I went for a breast cancer screening.
Okay.
I was with my colleagues, we laughed over it, and I jokingly said, I'm breastfeeding. So there's no way anything can hide in my
Okay.
breast. And we all laughed over it. Not knowing, it was just a joke to myself
Yeah.
because during the screening that day, nothing was detected.
Oh, okay.
But a month after, that was when I discovered the lump myself at home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was when I discovered it myself at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you were screened early, how do you think that would have helped your treatment and recovery journey?
Yeah, with that, when it comes to cancer treatment, it comprises of a lot. There are lots of things you have to do: chemotherapy, radiation, surgery, and all of that. So maybe if I was diagnosed earlier, some of the treatment plans would have been excluded from what I did.
Okay.
Just maybe.
Okay. So, if your diagnosis came later, what would you say to others about not waiting?
With that, I would advise everybody does the screening ASAP as soon as possible because late diagnosis has its own effects. If you are not careful, you will lose the battle.
Okay.
If you are not careful,
Yeah.
you would lose the battle. So instead of waiting, I advise you do it early, know your status, and do what you're advised to do. The earlier, the better. Because
Maybe
as the saying goes, early detection saves
save lives.
lives.
Okay. So maybe on a monthly basis, doing your own self screening would help you.
Yes, please.
Okay.
At home,
At
doing
home.
your own
Okay.
self screening at home.
Okay.
And then from time to time, you just walk into any facility
Facility as
and do
well.
the screening. And it
Sure.
shouldn't just be the breast,
Yeah.
it should be
A
everything.
general screening.
General
Okay.
screening. Thank you.
Miss Fafa, let's talk treatment journey. What was the treatment process like?
It was a very difficult one. I won't lie to you. I started with chemotherapy. After chemo, I had to do a surgery. After the surgery, I had to do radiation.
Oh
And
wow.
after radiation, I had to do an operectomy. Let me explain this a little further. With the chemotherapy, they use medications, be it oral or IV, to kill all the cancer cells, all the cells in your body. With the surgery, they have to take out the lump or take out the whole breast. And with the radiation, they use radiation to kill the cancer cells. But with operectomy, they have to take out your ovaries and your
Oh,
fallopian
wow.
tubes. Yeah.
Wow.
So I had to do all. I did a full.
Hey.
So it was very difficult.
Why?
Going in and out of theater, in and out of theater, was a very
I,
scary
I,
one.
I really can't imagine what you went through. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Oh yeah, that's true. You
I
wouldn't.
no, I can't. With this tough time that you were going through, who was your biggest supporter?
When we talk about supporter, family was there,
Okay.
but then what really gave me hope was my baby.
Oh.
Was my baby, yeah, because she was my fourth child.
Oh,
And
wow.
looking back, I'm like, what happens to this baby if I die today? So if not for anything, just for her sake, I needed to fight.
Okay.
Family was there. I had some very good friends who were always there. But my biggest source of inspiration was my baby. Yeah, it was my baby.
So it was practically your baby that saw you through the toughest time.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice.
So Miss Fafagozo, let's talk about life after cancer and the lessons learned. How has life changed for you since completing the treatment?
Life has changed a lot. A lot. Yeah. Life has changed a lot.
Can you give us a few, one or
And
two?
if you ask me how life has changed, I would say I have become more quiet, if you ask.
Okay.
And my faith in God has become
increased.
It has increased a lot.
Okay.
Because when things like this happen to you, you realize nothing really matters
In life.
in life.
Yeah.
It is just about you and your God.
Oh God.
Irrespective of what your friends come to say, what your pastor says, what everyone says, they all come to talk and leave.
Because
But
they are
your-
not in your
they are
shoes.
not they don't understand.
Yes. They're
But
not
in
in
your
your
quiet
shoes.
moments, you're like, no, God.
And I think that's when you actually know that health is wealth.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Health as well.
Yeah.
Health
Okay.
as well.
What have you learned throughout this journey about yourself?
About myself, I would say I have discovered that strength I had that I didn't know I had.
Okay.
That extra strength, resilience that I had that
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had.
Because it's a very tough journey.
Sorry to me.
Yeah.
Because at a point in time, you realize, no, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
You go to the hospital, you come back,
Get
and you
tired.
get tired. It's always one thing or the other. There's always something to be done. Even as we speak, as of now, I still have treatments I do from time
wow.
to time.
Wow.
I take medications every
Every
day.
day. So it's going to be for life.
And then you wake up and you realize, oh, next week I have to go and do my routine test. And you're like, what is the outcome going to be like?
Oh wow.
So your life is never going to be the same. But one thing I have learned or I have discovered about myself is that strength that I had that I didn't know I had.
Okay. And I'm sure you've now become an advocate for breast cancer awareness.
Oh, yes. I have realized we have two lives.
Okay.
That's for survivors.
Okay.
The one before and the one
one
after.
after.
And the one after has to be lived with purpose.
Okay.
But although you were losing it, I can see that you were mentally strong, because that's what kept you through. Because you said you were at a point in time you were losing it. But if you were not mentally strong, I don't think you'd be able to pull through. Although your baby was your support system or your backbone, and I really admire it, because for someone to be strong physically and mentally, going through what you went through, is hard to find. And I want to say you're very strong.
Thank you.
Very, very strong.
It's God, it's grace.
It's God. It's God. That gave you the strength, but you also held on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mrs. Fafa, what would you say to men and women out there on getting screened, especially screening early?
What I'll say to them is your health is your responsibility.
Okay.
Your health is your responsibility. Enough of the mouth talk. People don't do any health screening.
Yeah.
Some are scared. And some feel, oh, I look healthy, so I'm fine. No. We have to schedule our screenings and take it very, very, very important. Like it's something we have to be intentional about. Go for screening, know your status. It's better you know what is wrong with you and go for treatment than just going about your normal duties without even knowing what's wrong with you. People sleep and they don't wake up. That is a different story.
Yeah.
But at least if you know what is wrong with you,
Yeah.
you can now seek treatment, and then believe you me, you'll be fine. So your health is your responsibility. Let's take it very serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I want you to particularly speak to the people that are scared in screening. You know, there's a saying that what you don't know won't kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there are lots of people that fear to screen, saying that what they do not know won't kill you, particularly to them. What would you tell them?
It's better to know what is wrong with you, treat it, than you saying what you know or what you don't know doesn't kill you. You will die without knowing what killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will die without knowing what killed you.
It's a fear.
So it's better you get screened, know what is wrong with you, and then seek treatment. But one thing I want to add is the stigmatization. That is one big problem. The stigmatization. Let's be kind with our words.
Okay.
People see you, using myself as an example. I remember a friend saw me at Lancet and said, "Hey, I said, what she pow." I got into the car and I wept throughout.
Oh no.
You see, let's be kind with our words. Everyone is going through something one way or the other. We should be each other's keeper. You understand? And let's be kind with our words. You understand? We have to be, it's something I always say with much, it's something I say with a lot of emotions. People talk, they say anything they like, but me sitting here, I am very proud of myself.
Yeah. You should
I am very, very proud of myself
Yeah.
because whatever I went through, you asking or you saying, I am this or I am that. If you had gone through what I went through, I don't think you'd survive.
survive. Yeah.
So please, it's better you know what is wrong, seek treatment, than saying what you don't know doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think usually some people don't really mean to stigmatize. Maybe because of the rapport they have with you, they think that they are just being jovial or they are just, as you say, they are each other's keeper. But they don't know that some words that they say, no matter the rapport or
Affects, yeah,
relationship I have with you, is going to affect me.
Yeah.
So I think we should watch what we say,
exactly.
irrespective of the relationship we have with the person.
Let me just add to what you just said. When we talk about stigmatization, it's not just about saying maybe someone is looking dark or someone has grown lean or something. Let's assume you know I've been diagnosed with cancer. The best you can do is console me, pray with me, show me love.
Yeah.
But maybe I call you and tell you, oh, this is what happened last week when I went to the hospital. The next moment you are taking a phone, you're calling your friend.
somebody.
Do
Yeah.
you know this is what happened to Fafa?
Yeah.
And then she sees you and she's like,
She's looking at
this
you
is
with
what
the.
this is what they said about Fafa. This is what they said. No, that is the stigmatization we
Yeah.
are talking about.
Okay.
So it's not about you are not being concerned.
Yeah.
You are just looking for an opportunity to tell everyone this is what is wrong with me.
Okay.
If I want to tell people, I'll tell people. I am the one sitting here on air and I'm telling people my story because I know my story is my gift.
It's your gift.
And
yeah.
I'm going to make an impact with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the stigmatization is one reason why a lot of people don't talk about it. At times I go on air after doing whatever I have to do. People call you back door and they're like, Madam, how did you do it? Which hospital did you attend? The person wishes he or she can do same.
But they can't.
But the person is
yeah.
scared
Yeah.
because the person is scared. When I go to the hospital and I meet a friend of mine,
What would they
the
say?
next minute, everyone in my area knows I've been diagnosed with cancer. That is the stigmatization we are talking about.
Yes.
But I tell people, the energy in which you use to tell people this person has been diagnosed, go and get screened and know your status. That is the most important.
Miss Shanice, I think going forward, we have to be advocates of breast cancer awareness. Yes. And we have to periodically be checking. If it means calling a friend, calling a sister, and going along with that person to have a breast screening, I think it's something we should all try and do very often. And then it will help detect the lumps early, and then you can also get treatment. Yeah. Yeah.
It saves lives.
And also the fact that there's treatment.
Yeah, there's
It's
treatment.
different if there's no treatment. But with breast cancer, if it's detected early, you can be treated. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you,
she's a survivor. So,
yeah,
I
you can
mean,
be treated, but one thing too is the financial
financial
obligation because it is very expensive.
expensive.
A lot of people are willing to go through the treatment, but believe
But
you
they
me,
can't.
there's no help. So I want to use your medium to see with the NHIS, you are doing good, but you can do better if
Yeah.
you ask me. And then in our own small ways, let's try
Yeah.
to support the cancer foundations.
Okay.
Let's try to support. In our own school, you can just do your own something. Go to Kolebu, help one or two survivors.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's
So,
very expensive, and then
okay.
we need all the support and love.
So
Thank
after
you.
this journey, have you formed your own foundation?
Oh yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
God willing, on the 5th December, I'll be launching my foundation,
Oh, great.
which is the Jidula Pink Foundation. The Jidula means a warrior, someone who has
okay.
fought and has won.
Okay.
So God willing, on the 5th December, we'll be launching it at the Men's Vic Hotel at 3 p.m.
Okay.
on the 5th December. You're all invited.
Sure, we'll be
Come
there
and
to support you.
a
Yeah.
worthy cause.
We'll be there to
Thank
support you.
you.
Trust
Thank
us.
you so
Thank you.
much, Mrs. Fafa Gozo. So I'm so encouraged by your story. I love to say that you won. I don't want to say you won the battle. I want to say you won the war because that is your war. Because you can win the battle and still lose the war, but you won the battle and won the war, and it's something that I really admire. And thank you so much for the strength, the courage of coming to sit here with us, discussing with us your journey from the beginning to the end, and even telling us some of the things that you still continue to do, the treatments that you're still doing, aftermath. I want to say, please keep it up. Don't give up. Continue to keep it up. And this is your foundation. We hope that you continue to keep it up to help the many people out there that are affected by this cancers, if I should say. Thank you so much.
Thank you
you
too,
very
and thanks
much.
for having me.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's all that we have for you in today's interview. My name is Shanice Palm, and I did this with my co-host.
Miss Jane.
Do follow our various social media handles displayed on the screen. We'll see you later.